Well, hello, welcome to a day and a night out in Eastbourne, and I am walking the Seven Sisters from west to east. Anyway, so join me as I travel from Clapham Junction pretty well down to Beachy Head as I am now, and beyond in Eastbourne, a little bit in Eastbourne. Got 35 minutes before my next train down to Eastbourne. In the meantime, there's a place up here. I'm going to grab some brunch because I've had a bowl of cereal at Barb's. And I'm going to have a lovely baguette. They should be open. It's Sunday morning. It's about 8:15. So I'll show you in a minute when I get there. Okay, so next to Waitrose here, and Clapham Junction Station behind me, about 500 yards, and you've got this fabulous place, Slice Street Bakery. And I had some pizza from here the other week. It really is great. No baguettes, no baguettes. But I'll tell you what, these sausage rolls look amazing, don't they? Morning. Morning. No choice of baguette today, but maybe that's because it's Sunday. Excuse me, yes. I see no baguettes today. Is because Sunday today, no baguettes?
No, we have the sandwiches.
Can you make them up?
Yeah.
Oh, great stuff.
Sandwiches, chicken chipotle, goat cheese, roast chicken bacon, apple, roast chicken chorizo.
Good stuff, so made to order. Okay. God, blimey, that train was a nightmare. All the way from Clapham Junction to Lewes, I had to stand. It was packed. At Lewes, loads of people got off, so I sat down from there for the last 20 minutes. But anyway, here we are. I've just had my roll that I bought at Clapham Junction. Absolutely delicious. The bread is out of this world. Anyway, so from here I'm going to get a coffee. This is somewhere near the station. Well, in fact, the station there, just there. And looking for a coffee shop, which is just over the road here. Grab one of those, have my donut that I bought from Clapham Junction, and get on my way. Oh, get a bus actually from here. So, just to let you know what I'm kind of like doing today, and that is, well, as you saw earlier, sorry, my keys are in my back pocket and it's a funny seat and getting a key shoved in my butt cheek. But yeah, so I'm here now outside a little coffee shop right next to the station. I'm going to have my donut, and that's going to give me the sugar and caffeine intake to then drive me onwards for the 8.5 mile walk along the Seven Sisters from which I'm going to be getting a bus from just over here and then go from there. So the time now is about 11 or 10:30 or 11 o'clock, something like that. I should get underway by 11:30 and hopefully back down to here to check into my accommodation for one night and then do the same tomorrow but in reverse. How crazy is that? Off the bus now and the walk finally starts. There we go, the start of the Seven Sisters walk, for me anyway. You've got the Cuckmere, I think it's the Cuckmere River. It goes along the valley there to the sea, and I'm fed and watered, and it's time now to get some miles under my feet and some sea views. Lovely. Right, about half a mile in and the endorphins are flooding through my body. Mixed with the oxygen, fresh air, high on life. What's not to like about this view? And indeed, this walk. Yeah, changed my hat because my other hat was blowing off. Quite a breeze today. Despite not being with a dog, you still have to assert a little bit of caution here because there's lots of mums that are going to be protective over their young. Well, quite a few mums anyway. But I've got to navigate my way down. I've bypassed them quite a bit, so I'm off the path. Give them their space. Worst comes to the worst, God forbid. I've got a little bit of protection there, but I'll be all right. So now for the start of the great ascent. In fact, one of the 7 great ascents. So yeah, it's busy today. It's Sunday, that's probably why. But I'm coming backwards tomorrow, the opposite direction, and it'd be interesting to see how much quieter it is tomorrow.
Say, slow down. I don't like to move too fast. It drowns the truth.
So I think now I'm just about to ascend the 4th sister, or the 3rd. Not quite sure, but it's a nice steep one, but it's only short.
Things that are not real, and I really want us to be.
Now, I questioned myself before coming, now which way should I go on which day, which direction, as I'm doing this walk one way this day and back in reverse tomorrow. So it come down to finally deciding on the way the wind's blowing. So the forecast was saying that a strong breeze was for today, from the west, and I'm walking from the west to the east. So I've got a tailwind. Tomorrow it's still from the west, but it's a light breeze according to the forecast. So I'm going to walk westbound tomorrow into the light breeze. So just got to plan ahead when no other decisions or decisive matter, then just go with the weather forecast, I suppose, or the wind direction in this case. So now coming into Burling Gap. Used to be a pub here. I think it's all National Trust now, and it's not quite pubby what I remember from the last time I was here about 10 years ago. More kind of like cafe style. I think they still serve alcohol, but it's lost its sort of pubby feel, what I can remember. Anyway, I'm not going to have a drink. If I do, it's going to be a soft drink. Still got some water left. Oh, and by the way, it's the toilets, not for a coffee. Well, I'm not sure if it's just the ladies, but this is what happens when you come in on a weekend day down to the coast on a nice sunny Sunday. Look, queues galore. I think I'm going to find a bush. Excuse me, thank you. Not for me, this is my idea of hell. But I'm going to enjoy it nevertheless, in the fact that I'm just going to get back out of here, straight on, up there. I've got enough water to get me back to Eastbourne, and then I can check in, have a shower, and check out Eastbourne. Quite funny back there was a youngster, well I say a youngster, he was probably about 16 or something like that, and he was wanting to sort of like do a selfie of himself quite close to the cliff edge, chalk cliff edge, and his mum was standing back a few more feet to safety, and she was saying, get away from there, it's dangerous. It reminded me of my mum, bless her. Yeah, even at 58, my mum's 83, bless her, and she's still worried about me getting close to the cliff, and I can't blame her really. Wisdom, she's got wisdom. I mean, I'm pretty well set back far enough now. But yeah, some people do get a bit close, don't they? And it's not exactly hard rock. You see, I just wouldn't. I know it's like 1 in a million chance, but you know that one day, at any time, from now till another 20 years, this bit of land that these people are standing on will give way. So I just wouldn't feel comfortable stepping over that guideline. Anyway, Beachy Head Lighthouse. Turquoise green sea. Just look at how nice and green, lush that hillside is. Well, I'm ahead of schedule. At this rate, I should get to my place of accommodation tonight. It's not a B&B, I've got no breakfast, it's just a kind of apartment. It costs 54 quid for a night, which isn't bad. It's got a double bed. So if there's 2 of you, that's really good value. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to pop down the cafe for breakfast and spend probably about 10, 15 quid. So that will bring it up to, yeah, about 70 quid with breakfast. And then we got Eastbourne, about a mile or 2. Downhill all the way. Well, I must admit, at 58, I've got, if anything, more stamina for walking this than when I was younger. When it comes to running, probably not the same. I don't run, but yeah, I don't think I've got that sort of stamina anymore. Possibly not even cycling, but when it comes to walking up and down, I've got, if anything, more stamina than when I was 30. There's quite a few directions and paths to take, but I want to take this one because down here you got some ponies and a lovely looking tree with that sea behind it. This looks so nice. Whew. Feels quite hot again away from that wind, sheltered by the hill behind me. Oops. Well, these ponies sure got a nice spot to munch on the thorns and thistles and all sorts of not very nice stuff. Not much in the way of proper grass, but they sure have a view. Quite a nice looking pub, isn't it? The Pilot Inn, just off the beach road here at Eastbourne. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think that when you come to these beach resorts, coastal towns, the nicest places to have a beer or to have some food are nearly always off from the beach road. Beach road, I tend to find overpriced, over tacky, not really my cup of tea. Right, almost at my accommodation. It's not that one. I'm quite glad, to be honest, because even though the front garden's lovely, it looks like it needs a bit of TLC. It's one of these. Osborne, I can see it. Osborne Apartments and Hotel. Right then, let's take a look. So what? Small and compact, but it looks perfectly adequate for 54 quid a night. Nice shower, decent enough. Small double bed, that's fine. It's pretty well exactly what it looked like in the picture, to be fair. So, not disappointed. Absolutely fine. That's right, I'm only here for the night. It's only to get my head down and have a shower, so absolutely fine. Right, I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going back out. I'm going to have noodles from 5, it opens. It's about 3:15 now. Going to pop around the town a little bit. Might take the video with me. I will take the video with me, but in the meantime I've got to freshen up, relax a little bit, and recharge my batteries, literally. Yeah, all my stuff needs charging up, so see you soon. So now, feel refreshed, showered and out looking for a drink. And I've come across this place, Gun Brewery Tap Room. So let's check out that. So that's the cricket hut thing. And right here is tap room and clubhouse terrace. Okay. Let's see what it's all about. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's nobody in here. Mind you, it's a nice day, so why would anyone be in here? Oh well, this is just a coffee shop, so the bar must be in here. Must be. So it's not the actual brewery. They don't brew the beers here, but as you can see, it's a cricket clubhouse, but they serve loads of Gun Brewery beers, and this is absolutely delicious. £6.90 a pint. This is only half, but it's absolutely gorgeous. 4.4%, so not too heavy, but it's rich in hop and flavour. Absolutely lovely. But the brewery itself is about 15-20 minutes drive up the road, so it's a local brewery. But anyway, where's the cricketers? Right, I'm walking now to the Lamb Inn, which looks a lovely pub, lovely ye oldie. But unfortunately, it's covered in scaffolding at the moment, renovation work. But it's open. As always, walking around the back streets this time of Eastbourne, and I'm actually finding it really quite a pleasant town so far. And people nickname it God's waiting room, Eastbourne in general. But I tell you what, I think I'm seeing more people younger than myself than older people. Oh, this is pretty old, isn't it? Talk about old. Anyway, the otherwise beautiful The Lamb, 1180 AD. Let's check this out. It's actually classed as the Old Town, this area. You've got Old Town Vape Shop. Okay, right, enough of that. Let's have a look at The Lamb. So it's not the Lamb Inn then, it's just the Lamb.
And she obviously, if she wants to. Not like anyway,
Well, I decided to come here for a Thai, and it's Pakaprao Gai, chicken Pakaprao cow down with a fried egg on top. And it's about 11 quid, so not bad at all. So that was called Yummy Noodle Bar, right behind the station. And the staff in there were proper Thai. If they weren't Thai, they looked dead Thai and they sounded dead Thai, and they had that Thai pleasantness, the smiles and the friendliness, the welcome, warmth and everything. Yeah, lovely. Just want to show you the inside of this lovely bar. It's got a lovely tune by Black Sabbath playing very gently. There's nobody there, by the way, because it's Sunday evening. The place, as you can see, is deserted. But what a beautiful bar it is inside. So I just want to sort of like explain why the video's gone a bit suddenly bleh. Yeah, yesterday evening, I got some bad news from Barb. Barb's back at home, and unfortunately her cat, Rumpy, had passed away suddenly, not even 8 years of age. And Barb's had Rumpy since he was a kitten, and both very, very close. And so yeah, got this bad news. Luckily, Ben and Holly, Barb's son and daughter, were like looking after her And yeah, so anyway, I'm cutting this video short because I'm getting myself back now, and that's just explaining really why this has gone a bit at the end. No real kind of closure and so on, but yeah, we're both cut up, especially Barb. She's really cut up about it, so I'll call it a day on this one, and hopefully, well, definitely the next one, hopefully in a few weeks' time, I'm going to be posting another one, and things be more positive then. So anyway, cheers, thanks for watching, bye for now.